Buckley on pole. I guess Damon Amato might be out of position 2. Rob Starkey in 15 out of 3. Freddie Bitmead out of 4 in the 27 car. Then back to Casey Pake in the 2. Michael Caine the 22. Sid Streetfield the 51. And Mike Ivanhoe, I think, in the 10 car. Mike Ivanhoe, the father of Murray Ivanhoe. So Buckley off the front will be hard to beat. Though Damon Amato has driven some splendid races this weekend. These two will be pretty hard to run down. But points on offer here. And Buckley and Amato would like to get them. We've gone green. Alan Buckley away. Damien Amato on the outside, but Buckley's really into stride here. Gets the purple Commodore away, and back again comes Damien Amato. Just sort of slightly miscued there through turns 1 and 2. And he's in second over Rob Starkey, Casey Pake, Michael Caine, Sid Streetfield, Freddie Bitmead and Michael Ivanhoe. Down the main straight, 1 lap down. Alan Buckley in control over Damien Amato. Then back to Rob Starkey. Casey Pake, Michael Caine, Sid Streetfield. They're your top 6 at this stage. Two very similar looking cars, the Rob Starkey car, the 15, and the Casey Pake car, too. Those two Tiranas, very similar, but Starkey from Manjimup, Casey Pake from Geraldton. Two different parts of the Speedway world, but campaigning their cars pretty vigorously here at Collie. Here comes Starkey upside on the inside of Damien Amato, making a challenge for a second position as Buckley slips away in the lead. But the move doesn't come off for Starkey. He slides back to third, where there's a real ding-dong battle between Michael Caine and Casey Pake. Alan Buckley continues to lead at this stage over Damien Amato. Buckley over Amato, but Buckley's not getting away from this pack. Not getting away at all, and Amato comes back. Rob Starkey holding in there in third, Casey Pake in fourth. Michael Caine, Sid Streetfield, Mike Ivanhoe and Freddie Bitmead tailing them out. Down the main straight again. Alan Buckley all the way from Esperance. Campaign sedans in Western Australia for a long time. A very fine driver, Alan Buckley. Down the back straight over Damien Amato. And then Rob Starkey, Casey Pake, Michael Caine. So we've got Esperance, Katanning, Manjimup, Geraldton, Collie. They're your top 5 at this stage. Alan Buckley again down the main straight. Not getting away at all. But perhaps the race for the minors is where the real interest is. Casey Pake up on the inside of Rob Starkey, and Pake, a very young and talented performer out of the north, out of Geraldton, and he'll try and hold on to that third position. It might just be enough to get him into the final, which he'd just dearly love to do, Casey Pake. But Alan Buckley continues to lead in the 5 car with 5 laps to run. Damien Amato, 6 laps to run, I beg your pardon, 6 laps to run. Alan Buckley down the back straight over Damien Amato, Casey Pake in third. Rob Starkey, Michael Caine, Sid Streetfield and Michael Ivanhoe. But Damien Amato unable to make any real ground on Alan Buckley. And Buckley, whether he's cruising around in front, I don't know, driving a very smooth line. But the guys behind him working pretty hard to catch up. It'll be interesting to see if that Pemco Diesel, the number 2 car of Casey Pake, can get up and challenge Damien Amato in the Sigma. It looks like he might be onto that job in the next couple of laps. Buckley down the main straight again. And here's Pake moving up on the inside of Damien Amato with 4 to run. Back in 5th is Rob Starkey, then Michael Caine and Sid Streetfield. But here's Casey Pake. Casey Pake putting the move now on Damien Amato as they go down into turn 3. And Casey Pake will put the Tirana into second. This will please his supporters no end. He just miscues slightly coming onto the main straight. This is going to give Amato a chance to get back. But Pake covers the move and he'll set sail now after Alan Buckley. Oh, can he catch Alan Buckley? Because Pake's come from back in the pack. But Amato's going to challenge Pake again. Buckley's slipped away while that battle for second and third just slowed both those guys down a little bit. Alan Buckley's grabbed the opportunity to move away with 2 laps to run over Casey Pake, Damien Amato and Rob Starkey. They're your top 4 at this stage. They're your big point scorers. 1 lap to run. Don Crombie has the flag held high, ready to show it to Alan Buckley as he exits. Comes through between turns 3 and 4 as Michael Caine moves into 4th. But Alan Buckley down the main straight with a 1 to run. Mr. Alan Buckley out of Esperance on the south coast and leads this last lap of this particular heat of the Australian Sedan Cow Federation National Production Sedan title. He leads down the back straight over Casey Pake, then Damien Amato, Michael Caine. They're your top 4. They're the big point scorers out of this one. Bring him on home, ladies and gentlemen. 36 big points for Alan Buckley. He's going to win this one. Casey Pake, happy to be home in second. Damien Amato third. Michael Kane fourth. Then Sid Streetfield in fifth. Michael Iwano and Rob Starkey out of noise in the 15 car. Crosses the line. Freddie Bitmead all the way across from Narrogin. The Narrogin Fiberglass Datsun 180B tails the field home. And the time 4:17.99 seconds for that one. So a pretty quick race there to Alan Buckley. Did it in fine style, hit the lead, and after an initial challenge from Damien Amato, really wasn't under any pressure as Amato had a couple of fights in his hand, had to essentially see off Rob Starkey and did that, and then Casey Pake moved up to get past Starkey, and then Pake moved up to challenge him.